It's the Michelle Silverbill.
Welcome back to Tahoe Today. Doc Weiser in the house. How's it going?
Good morning. I'm doing great. I'm here for the Pony Express today.
I know, but we wanted to talk about the wagon train.
Well, we'll be leaving on Sunday the 5th and going to Luther Allen for lunch. And
is it all
Rufus Allen?
Is it all full? Are all the seats full?
I
don't
know. They'll have to show up Saturday at Mount Blue.
Okay.
We'll be forming up at Mount Blue Saturday and see if there's any seats available. And then we'll go to Rufus Allen for lunch on Sunday, be about 11 o'clock there. And we should leave Mount Blue about 10 and then on to Amaker Ranch. But the Pony Express is coming through.
We'll talk about the Pony Express. So that's coming up in June.
Yeah,
in a
June
couple
15th
weeks.
and 16th. And we'll be leaving out of Old Sac at 10 a.m.
Well, wait, let's back up first. What if somebody doesn't know what the Pony Express is? I mean, that would be tragic. But what if they don't?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. The Pony Express started in 1860 and ran for 18 months. And then it went bankrupt.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they ran for 18 months and they delivered the mail in 10 days, and that's what we recreate. We deliver the mail in 10 days, just like they did in 1860, and we have riders all the way down Highway 50, and then this year we're going eastbound, so we'll cross over at 89, and we'll go to Woodford's, and we'll get to Woodford's about 9 a.m. on the 16th. And
so each year you alternate between traveling west or traveling east.
Right.
So this is the east year, and what are the states that? So it starts in.
There's 8 states.
Nevada.
Yeah, we go California, Nevada, Utah, and Nebraska, and St. Joe, and there's a few more in between there.
And how many years have you been doing this?
This is my 27th year
of
riding the Pony Express,
and you get a little segment of time, and towns that you hit where you would be delivering the mail.
You pick your rides by seniority, and I took El Dorado, California to Diamond Springs Post Office.
Cool.
And that's where Beetle Bailey and I will be residing on the 15th, and then we'll hand off. And what happens is the rider comes in with the mochila, which is something that fits over your saddle, and you're sitting on it.
I was going to say, is it just you and a horse, or are you
four,
pulling a trailer?
Four pouches on. You ride in on your horse, you get off, take the mochila off, put it on the other rider's horse, he jumps on and go.
And this is how it actually happened, or was it one rider doing all this delivery?
In the old days, there was some riders. One rider ran 24 hours, I believe, because one of the riders didn't show up.
So he had to keep going.
Yeah, and they only lost one rider in all their time, I think, that got shot by outlaws or Indians.
Only one?
Yeah.
In that 18 months. It's fascinating to me that something that only lasted 18 months is so famous.
Yeah, it's like the OK Corral. I mean, it only lasted 18 months, but they made movies about it.
The legacy, yeah.
The legacy goes on, and so we recreate it. And how it got started in 1968 and 1970, McFarland and Walt Ellen started tracing the trail, and then they got to talking to the Nevada guys, and they talked to the Utah guys, and on down the line. So pretty soon they put the ride together, and then in 1983 the highway slid at Silver Fork there.
Yep.
So we actually did a slide ride. We came out of Pollock Pines. There was a way to get around the slide. You could take Weber Mill Road, so you go up Ice House Road, and you'd cut across Weber Mill Road, which is a 10-mile old logging road, and you'd come out, and then the Nevada riders jumped in on the game, and they took it from Kybers to Little Norway. But a funny thing, this male guy, he was in his little Jeep, and here comes Ed Hagen and Albright. They're riding their horse, and he goes by him and laughs, and pretty soon, about a half mile down the road, the post office guy got stuck in the mud. They went by him, and they got to Kybers, and they're coming down the road, and they hear this Jeep. Oh, he's hauling butt, and they kicked it in gear, and they beat that mailman by about maybe 5 feet to Kybers. And that postmaster told that driver, he says, "Don't you ever let the Pony Express beat you again."
Old versus new.
That's it. But
just because it's old doesn't mean it's broken.
I think I would rather go back to some of those times. I'd like to take the good out of here and the good out of there and then put it together.
Yeah.
Because I feel that.
Well, you cherish history, obviously.
Oh, I love it. With the wagon train and the Pony Express. I was born 100 years too late, although when I go to the dentist, I'm glad I'm in modern day times.
All right, so how can we find out more about the Pony Express? What's this website that we're on?
xphomestation.com. Bring that up, and there'll also be a phone number there. When they get into Nevada, you people can call it and find out exactly where the rider is, and they're only usually sometimes 20 minutes behind, so you can keep a pretty good line on it. We also have a GPS on it, and they just go to that website and look around, and if I find that number, I'll call you guys and give it to you so you can give it to your viewers.
Awesome. XP Home Station is an easy way to. I'm looking at it right now. You have the ride schedule. There's photos and. There's a lot of information on there that'll help you out if you're interested.
But it's fast, so if you want to see a rider and you know what time he's supposed to be there, get there an hour ahead.
Okay.
Because the rider has to get there 2 hours ahead, just in case he's early.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah, well, thanks
it's always
for
good to see you.
giving a boost, and we'll see you next year.
Yes, and have fun on the wagon train this week.
Don't forget Wagon Train, June 5th, behind Mount Blue, you little TV land people.
We'll take a break and be back right after this.